Hey guys, so I have some more stuff. I have my book box reveal thing. So it's going to be a little bit different because I'm actually recording live on YouTube and Facebook, just because it's easier that way. So yeah, first I just want to share that I just got this book. It's called Last Call by Clayton. I just got it from Indigo today. It's one that I've wanted for quite a while. I really like the cover. And I bought it because Chapters once a year gives you this opportunity to up your plum points, so then you can get more plum points to spend. So I did. So I paid $1.60 for that book. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then just to recap from my last romance book, I have a book box. These are the books that I've read since then. So this series, I got this one in the book box, and then I bought the 3 that go with it. She has become one of my favorite authors. This is Jessica Prince, and I will be checking out the rest of her books because she's an amazing author. If you want to see my reviews on it, they are on YouTube. And then this is the second book that I got in the romance reveal box. I really like this one too, not as much as the other one. I might check out more of her books, but I'm not sure. I wasn't really sold on her. Like, I mean, it was a good story, but yeah. And then I had the Fifth Wave series, which was horrible. I made a YouTube video about that if you want to see how angry I was about it. And then this was the 3rd out of the 4th book that I had in the romance reveal book box. This one I really loved. I read it in a day, and I just devoured it. I didn't see the plot twist that she put in coming at all. Maybe that's why I liked it so much. Like, the one you could tell, and then it's just like, here's another one, and it was crazy. I love this series though, or this book. It is a series, just not out yet. Because this one came out in June of this year, so the next one will be out next year, I'm assuming. I can't find it on Goodreads or anything yet, so we'll see. So I've read 3 out of the 4 that I got in last month's box. I'm reading the 4th one right now. It's pretty good. I started it yesterday, and I'm already 40% through the book, so I'll probably finish it tonight. But anyway, that's all of that stuff, so now we can do the romance reveal book box. So all I've done so far is open the part. So when you open it, oh, there's a new sticker this time. It says, "Smart girls read romance." I like that. And you can already smell the candle. It smells delicious. It smells like pumpkin-y. I don't know. But it smells really good. But I like this sticker. Last time it said peel and reveal, which goes with it, but I like this one. So after you cut it, it looks like this. I feel like this box is wider this time. Okay, so the first thing I see in the box is a little postcardy thing. It says releasing October 9th on Nook, Amazon, and iBooks. It is called Love Sincerely Yours by Sara, Renee, and Megan Quinn. I have heard of Sara Nee. She writes the How to Date a Douchebag series, I believe it is. I've wanted to check those out, and I don't know, this sounds kind of interesting just from the title alone, so I'll probably look into this book as well. So here's the candle. Oh, it looks kind of strange. You guys see that? This one is called Apple Cider. That makes sense. It smells so good. You want to smell, boo? There you go. And then I've got some little candies. Not sure what they are. Baby boo. Go away, baby puppies. Go away. So, yeah, candy. I ate the last candy. They were they were like those minty chocolate ones you get with like the hard outside from a restaurant, but I can't remember what restaurant it is. So in the baggie I just opened, I have a coffee cozy. It says, I'd rather be reading an Adriana Locke book. I don't know who that author is, but I like cozies. And I actually have a coffee right now, so it's going to go on my coffee cup. Yeah. Baby boo. Away. And then I have a notebook. You can't eat it. It says, Proud Romance Reader. Reveal book box. Babies, go on. And then I have a pen by Nikki Ash, who is a contemporary romance author, fighting for your happily ever after. Kind of sounds like a Cinderella type thing. Might check her out. And then I have Bex, a Rockstar Romance Duet Part 1 by Thea Finn, I think her name is. And it does have a little blurb on the back. I think it's called a synopsis. So, tragedy, claustrophobe, disaster. 3 words that strike fear into most people. Mix them with a raging fire covering family secrets, and it's an incident that should stay buried in the ashes. What happens, though, when your world is flashed out there for all to see? Bex, a hot new rocker, finds out the hard way that secrets don't always stay hidden, especially when they burn red hot. Sophie joins Bex on tour as they unite voices, becoming a dominating duet in the music scene. She wants nothing more than to soar, taking her singing career to the next level. With Bex by her side and maybe in her bed, they can accomplish anything. But secrets from the past left to smolder will spark, reignite, and spread out of control when least expected. Secrets, lies, mystery, and music combined in a love story. Sounds interesting. I mean, I've read quite a few romancy books that are rock stars, and I enjoy them. So I'll probably check that one out. And then I have a bookmark, Romance Real book box, signed romance books you'll love, delivered every month. So that's just telling you what it does. Hi boo, you cannot eat the bookmark. And then it just has all of its social media stuff. And then, oh, that's cool. It gives you a little, help you remember your password and username and stuff. I mean, I'll never forget mine, but I mean, why not? It's a little decoration. And then there's just like facts about it. So, yeah. And then, of course, the coloring card, which is by Donna Grant this month. So, yeah. So I guess I should have talked about the box before I started opening it. But it is a US book box, so you do have to pay the conversion fee, but I think it's worth it. I mean, you get books that are signed, so automatically that pushes it to being worth it, I think. So there's a book box that has 1 in it, I think, 2, hi boo, 4, 6, and 8 they just added. I pay for the 4 book box, and lucky, go away. It's $70, I believe I pay with shipping. I get 4 signed books plus all the swag that I just showed you guys. I mean, I think it's pretty good, especially because my last box I got, I liked every single book in it. Like, I like the one that I'm reading now, so I'm going to count that as yes. So I'd say 4 out of 4 is pretty good. And I mean, I found 2 new authors that I love, which would be the Jessica Prince and Harper Sloan. So I mean, I think that's pretty good. Can't go wrong with that, I don't think. Yeah, and I do have a referral code, I guess, now. So I'll link it below somewhere. And yeah. So one of the first books I have here is called The Other Side of Someday by T.K. Leigh. Looks like a kind of interesting cover. I like the feel of it. So, you know how you always say, someday I will? Well, I've hit my someday. Someday begins today. Bailey Morgan is at a crossroads of her life, leaving her marriage of 10 years and the only life she's ever known. She starts over in a penthouse oceanfront condo in Santa Monica, California. She soon finds herself immersed reluctantly in the dawning and perilous world of dating as an almost 30-something in Los Angeles, unsure of how to act, what to do, or whether that hot guy she meets in yoga class is straight. And then, what's his name? I think his name is Sibby Powers. Dream has always been to work in the film industry. At the age of 35, he's one of the youngest up-and-coming producers in Hollywood. His life is perfect. Perfect apartment, perfect girlfriend, perfect dog, until a friendship with a beautiful new woman with vibrant red hair and a similar taste in cheesy movies throw his perfect life into a tailspin. It sounds okay. I'll read it. I don't know how much I'll like it, but I'll read it, try it out. It's how you find books you like. Things sometimes that you don't think you will like, you end up liking. So, the second book we have is a warrior fight club novel, Fighting for Everything by Laura Kane. I like this cover. It kind of looks like, I don't know, maybe they're street fighting or fighting something. I don't know. Loving her is the biggest fight of his life. Home from the Marines, Noah Cortez has a secret he doesn't want his oldest friend Christina Moore to know. It kills him to push her away, especially when he's noticing just how sexy and confident she's become in his absence. But angry and full of fight, he's not the same man anymore either. Which is why Warrior Fight Club sounds so good. Christina loves teaching, but she wants more out of life. She wants Noah, the boy she's crushed on and waited for. Except Noah is all man now, in ways both oh so good and troubling too. Still, she wants who he's become, every war-hardened inch. And when they finally stop fighting their attraction, it's everything Christina never dared hope for. But Noah is secretly spiraling. And when he lashes out, it threatens what he and Christina have found. The Brotherhood of the Fight Club helps him confront his demons, but only Noah can convince the woman he loves that he's finally ready to fight for everything. It sounds pretty good. And keep forgetting to show you guys that they are indeed signed. So that's the fighting one. And then this one. Okay, third book. Oh, I've seen this one. I was interested. Hey! I'm peeking, sorry. Okay, so this is Between the Lines by Renee Harless. The signature. So, he was the one rule she couldn't break. An unspoken rule, a friendship that will be tested. There seem to be a lot of friends. Quinn. He was my crush at 13, and 10 years later that feeling never ceased. I thought that time and distance would change us, but I never expected the feelings to grow. Now things are complicated. His sister is my best friend, she's also my twin, and I'm stuck in the middle. Trevor. She was always my fantasy come to life, and I knew even at 16 that girls like her were rare. Soft, feminine, sweet to her core, she was my complete opposite. I knew how to keep her away when we were young, but I'm finding it hard to keep her out of reach when everyone is pushing us together. My sister can never know the things I plan to do to her best friend. Sounds pretty good. And so this book came out in July of this year. And this book also came out in July of this year. And this one came out last month in August. I like that they're all new books, so they're not like, oh, here's a book from like 50 years ago. Oh, so it's not what I thought. Okay, this is what I was like oohing about, because I like it. Because that was that book I was telling you that I wanted to check out from the card right here. So, but it's not an actual book. It's a sneak peek. So, yeah, we didn't. Okay, so this one will tell you what it's about. And it's not signed, but it's not an actual book, so. But let's see. It has 39 pages, so that's the first 3 chapters, so who can complain? But yeah, I will probably read this snippet after I finish the book I'm reading now, because it'll take me like half an hour or less. Probably like 15 minutes. Lucky, stop falling on it. Okay, and the last thing in the box, oh, that candle is very strong. The last thing in the box is Tattered, a Lark Cove series by Devney. I don't think I said that properly. Kind of looks like, I don't know. This isn't a book I would pick up in the store if I saw it, but this one's from June of this year. And there's this signature. She has nice writing. But, okay, so Thea Lundry has always known her place in modern-day society. It's somewhere just above the trash can her mother dumped her in as a newborn, but below the class where much comes easy. With her tattered shoes and bargain bin clothes, her life has never been full of glamour. So when a rich and charismatic man takes interest, she doesn't fool herself into thinking their encounter is anything more than a one-night stand. Months later, she's kicking herself for not getting his phone number or his last name. She's given up hope of seeing him ever again. Until one day, years later, Logan Kendrick waltzes into her life once more and turns everything she's built upside down. This time around, she won't make the same mistake. She's going to fight to keep him in her life, not for herself, but for their daughter. I don't really know how I feel about this book. Lucky. But I'll try it. I mean, I might end up liking it, but it doesn't really seem like something I would read. But these are what I got in this box. I'd say I'm probably most excited for Between the Lines and Fighting for Everything. I will read them all, of course. It'll just be a matter of if I like them or not. If I don't, I will probably give them away. But yeah, so that was the book box. I would show you my card that I colored last month, but I don't know where it is. But this is this month's. But yeah, so that was the box. I will link everything down below that needs information. If you want to check out any of the books yourself, they will be linked down below as well, to my Goodreads account. Other than that, yeah, have a good night. Goodbye.